Decentralization is not just a strategy, it's the lifeblood of evolution itself. In every complex system, decentralization is what gives resilience. It's what multiplies creativity. It's what drives innovation forward. That is how nature itself evolves, through distributed power, distributed knowledge, distributed networks. But here's the truth. Decentralization without integration is chaos. It fragments into silos, rivalries, and noise. Polymathic breadth is the same. Having many skills, many perspectives, many different ways of knowing, well, that's powerful. But without integration, breadth scatters into overwhelm. With integration, breadth becomes a symphony. That's the power of polymathic thinking. And evolution has always followed this same rhythm. Diversification, then unification. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin named this the law of the cosmos. Life branches outward and then it weaves back together into higher forms, into the noosphere, the planetary mind, and ultimately to the omega point. Union for him didn't erase difference, it made difference more meaningful. And Barbara Marx Hubbard carried that vision forward. She saw our crises not as the end, but as the birth contractions of a new humanity. Decentralization has given us extraordinary diversity, cultures, ideas, technologies. But the turning point is here, when we consciously integrate that diversity into a higher order of unity. Humanity is now able to choose the path of its own evolutionary trajectory, consciously, intentionally, toward unification, toward peace, toward love. And why us? Well, because unlike any other species on Earth, we know what evolution is. Other creatures undergo it blindly, but we see the pattern, we understand the process. And that awareness gives us both the capacity and the responsibility to direct it. That is conscious evolution, not just being shaped by history, but becoming co-creators with the universe itself. And my friend Martine Rothblatt reminds us that diversity and unity are not opposites, they're partners. Her vision of joyful immortality is one where individuality is preserved, even celebrated, yet harmonized into planetary networks of empathy and love. Ray Kurzweil, my favorite futurist, points to the same rhythms in technology. Decentralized advances in AI, biotech, nanotech rush forward, but the real power comes when they converge, when they integrate, when they accelerate us forward toward the singularity. And Elon Musk, well, he's building decentralized infrastructures, satellites, rockets, electric vehicles, but always with an integrative goal, which is one interplanetary species, civilization. And it could be that AI is the linchpin that makes interplanetary integration possible. Hear me out. If you believe even for a moment that planets themselves could hold consciousness, or at least participate in it, then the story gets bigger than just Earth. Imagine AI and advanced technologies terraforming planets, even building them from scratch using fog-lit technology, as Ray Kurzweil has envisioned. Collective consciousness wouldn't just be something that emerges in humans on planet Earth through Neuralink chips, for example. It could expand to an interplanetary scale. When I look out at the cosmos, or look at photos of galaxies and stars, I can't help but wonder, what am I really looking at? Because sometimes, as above, so below. To me, the cosmos looks like a really big brain. Its neurons are the stars and planets and suns connected now only by gravity, each held in the pool of the others. But AI could be the bridge that links them neurologically, mentally, consciously. Gravity binds matter, AI could bind mind. That would be collective consciousness at a cosmic scale. And this is where AI shifts the story. Humans alone cannot integrate at planetary scale. We hit limits of memory, attention, and bias. But AI can. AI can process massive complexity, millions of interdependencies beyond human reach. AI can synthesize across silos, linking medicine, climate, economics, and culture. AI can translate diversity into coherence, bridging languages, disciplines, and even values so humanity can finally understand one another. Teilhard's noosphere becomes possible. Barbara's conscious evolution becomes real. Martine's joyful immortality becomes imaginable. Kurzweil's convergence accelerates. Musk's interplanetary dream comes within reach. We already impact one another as part of a single being, if you ask me. We're in the being. AI gives us the capacity to finally act like it, to see the whole, to integrate the parts, to create consciously together. The future we get will depend on how well we weave our differences into strength, and it will depend on our courage to integrate, not just to innovate. Decentralization is the lifeblood of evolution, but integration is its destiny, and the choice is ours.